Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Spider-Man retro-carded Symbiote Spider-Man. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. First up, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. Marvel Comics, my favorite version of their logo. 4 and up, Spider-Man, Symbiote suit. Symbiote Spider-Man, and there he is on that billboard with the lights shining up on it. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole. Nice big blister on the blister card, showcasing the figure and his accessories, which are extra hands. Assortment number, Hasbro print. On the bottom, nothing. Side, nothing. Side, nothing. Top, nothing. On the back, Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, and that nice artwork from the front again. And then here's a nice little illustration showing you can change out all these hands. Symbiote Spider-Man. Spider-Man gets an all-new look when he finds a sleek black costume in a space shuttle wreck. Little does Spidey realize he's joined himself to the predatory alien symbiote, Venom. Well, that's how it happened in the Spider-Man animated series, not how it happened in the comics. Of course, we all know what happened in Secret Wars number 8, or maybe you don't. If you didn't, check it out. And then here's the cross-sell. Spider Armor Mark 1, Hammerhead, Hobgoblin, Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and Shocker. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Achtung! Small parts. Recycled print. Hasbro print. Small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. And that, my friends, completes a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And first off, let's start with the accessories. Handy dandy tweezers. And he does come with a pair of wall crawling hands. Nicely sculpted with the one white paint app on the back. And here's the opposite one. And a set of web shooter hands, which of course all Spider-Men should come with. And again, nice molded details and that one white rectangular paint app on the back. Just cool. And he comes with fists pre-installed, so there's that. So let's take a look at the figure. It's molded all in black, I do believe. That would make the most sense. And then it has the white paint apps on top of that for the eyes and the spider symbol, which does go all the way around to the back, as it should. Even the legs even connect up. So that's good. And then on the back of the fists also the white rectangles, which should be there. And if you've seen the retro Spider-Man or the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, you know, same mold, different paint, and different plastic, colored plastic, I guess. But this, he looks really nice, I will have to say. Slick looking in his black and white. Elegant, like a tuxedo. Well, let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that high. He can look down that far. He has a little bit of chicken neck. It's got some waggle in there. He can do the full exorcist, and I do believe this head is on a dumbbell joint. And it does have, you can see right there, it does have a cutout right there so that the head will go further back. So you can do swinging or jumping forwards or wall crawling. At the shoulders, he does have a butterfly joint, and it goes back that far and forward that far, so that's pretty good. Hinge at the shoulder only comes up about that far. At least that's as far as I can get it to go up. See if it's like that on the other side too. Yeah, it's like that on the other side too. We'll do a full 360 degree rotation at the shoulder, and the butterfly keeps flip-flopping there while I was doing it. Cut here at the upper bicep for a full 360 degree rotation. Double pinned hinged elbow. Won't be long till they do a pinless one in a 2-pack, I'm sure. So you get that much bend out of it. At the wrist, 360 degrees of rotation, and it's on an in and out hinge. And same on the other side, and the other hands as well, all on up and down hinges. I mean side to side hinges, rather. Cut here where the chest meets the torso. Gives you that much crunch back. Gives you that much crunch forward. Gives you some hula hoop going on there. And as you can see, the white paint does go on up into the torso as to when you're posing him, so you can try not to break up the spider. Does give you a 360 degree rotation there also. Nothing at the waist. And he does also have a traditional ab crunch hinge. That will go back and forward that much. At the legs, he will give you that much of the splits. Kicks forward like a showgirl. And as usual, the butt gets in the way of the kick back. Without swinging the leg out any, it only gives you about that much. Cut here at the upper thigh for a full 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinned knee. Again, they'll give us a 2-pack with this guy and something else, and he'll be pinless. So that much range of motion. Cut here at the upper shin. He's not wearing a boot, so you can't really call it a boot cut, I don't guess. 360 degree rotation there. At the ankles, down that far. Tilts up that far. And forward facing pin for rocker. And that, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And because I don't have the retro Spidey, here we have Pizza Spidey. And here we have a more modern version of Symbiote Spider-Man. If he'll stand up, and he doesn't want to. And as you can see, this one has a different design for the spider, and the eyepieces stick out a little bit, and diamonds. Whereas this one has rectangles on the hands. And because this is the newest Venom that I have, or the most modern one, this is the deluxe Venom. I was calling Monster Venom, but I don't I think that's something else. Now let's take a look how he compares up with the rest of the wave. Here is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Spider Armor Mark 1. The Shocker. Hobgoblin. And Hammerhead. Good thing he fell on his head. And for our final Marvel Legends series comparison, making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee. How does he compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. From G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch comparison, we have McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Retro Symbiote Spider-Man, I do believe this is a good figure on a good mold. It is on that retro Spider-Man body mold that's been used abundantly now. And I have to say, it's a pretty good mold for Spider-Man's. I think they finally got his proportions right. At least to me, because I'm, one of my favorite Spider-Man artists, and people, you may agree or disagree with this, but it's Steve Buscemi. Not Steve Buscemi. John Buscemi. Buscema. Anyway, that one. John Buscema. And to me, this is the way his proportions looked in those books. And it might be kind of generic, that look that those Spider-Man comics were drawn in. It might be a bit generic, but that's just my favorite artwork of Spider-Man, I think. McFarlane was okay. The poses were much more dynamic with McFarlane, but I don't know if I really cared for his actual style as much. But that's just me, in my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary, and that's okay. No problems with that. But again, very nice figure, and I'm just rambling on, so I'll go ahead and stop that now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count. And I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.